Hey guys, welcome to another League of Legends video. Today I will be playing Kayn in the jungle. First I started Ember Knife with refillable potion. I am planning on going Rast Kayn, so I started Red Smite. Blue Smite is better for Darken's Shadow Assassin Kayn. So here they invade my bot side. Luckily we had more people, so we're winning. Yasuo came a bit late. Zaya gets a triple here, which puts us really ahead. Here I have 155 gold and I was going to back, but I decided to just stay for the blue buff since I had my potions and over half health. So I start at blue. I get a leash from bot lane. I kite the blue towards the Gromp to save some time and health. I start E because it gives health and good sustain, and I smite the Gromp. I go to wolves with basically full health, and I try to kite the last wolf towards mid lane. Saving time is really crucial in jungle camps. If you kite them, it can just move around to avoid getting hit as much. It will save you time and lots of health. After I do Raptors, I take red. After taking red, I look to contest Scuttle. I see that Nunu has just done taking his blue, so I take this chance to invade him. Volibear almost dies here, but he gets the stun and we get the kill on Nunu. So now I can take the Scuttle for free. I walk across mid lane to get to the boss Scuttle so I can take it before Nunu comes, but unfortunately he already respawned. I used Q to dodge his snowball, but I couldn't take the Scuttle since Yasuo came. Here I decide to fight Nunu since I had more health and I was a level up on him. So he's really low and I try to get him, but he flashed away. Since Nunu was low and had to back, I take his Krugs to put him behind. I smited the Krugs to do them quicker just in case their bot lane had the Krugs warded. If the enemies are shoved in pretty far in, it's good to look for a gank from the back or from river. Both are good. You try not to gank from the front because it will let them know that you're coming and they will just run away. So after that gank, I just rotate back towards jungle to take my camps. On the minimap, you can see when the camps respawn, they're yellow dots. So keeping track of respawn timers is great. I hold off Yasuo from taking this plate so he doesn't get that extra gold. You can actually Q through that wall as Kayn, but I didn't manage to do it that time. Here I clear my Krugs again. I have 2,000 gold, but you should back earlier than that. But I decided to just do a full clear and wait until I can purchase my first item. Scuttle's up again. And here Nunu ganks me, but I smite the Scuttle, flash, and Q through the wall. The W slows, so it's a great tool for escaping. Here Lux almost dies, but the exhaust was pretty nice, so she lived. here I go back down bot to take my jungle camps again. I go back towards top to clear camps again. Here I couldn't have saved Zoe, but I was going to get Nunu in case he lived the tower shots, but Zoe got the kill, so it was all good. So if you can't time your jungle camps to respawn, or if you're unlucky and you get invaded, then you should back without doing as many clears as I did. I did around 3 or 4 clears, but it's much better to back after 1 or 2 clears since it's much safer in case you get invaded by the enemy jungler. I backed with enough gold to buy my first item, which is Gore Drinker, as well as get my Rost form. I picked Rost because I took Conquer, and Conquer is really well on Rost, which has lots of lifesteal and sustained fighting. I look for a gank towards mid since Yasuo is at tower. So always try to hit your W. Hitting your W lets you fight and chase the enemy much better than usual. It's a slow, and on Rost, it's a knockup. So here, I just ran the Yasuo down and got a kill on him. I rotate towards bot since the enemy jungler is there, and my bot lane is already really fed from the triple kill they got at the beginning. I hit the knockup on Samira, and I ultimate her, so she wasted her flash there. Since on Kayn, your ultimate lets you become untargetable, it's really good to wait for them to either flash or try to escape. So don't automatically press your ultimate once you use it. Here, I just take Dragon. So here I wait to see if there's going to be a fight, but there wasn't, so I went to my jungle camps. However, Nunu came back once more, so I clear my raptors and come mid. I didn't hit my W that time, but it's still good since Yasuo can't run away. I dodge Nunu's snowball, get Yasuo. The triumph and healing on Rost is really great, and it lets you 1v2 easily, and if you have teammates, it's much easier to win fights. Since I see Nunu going to get Zoe, I try to help her, but I end up just going back down bot to take camps. It's not good to chase enemies, especially since there's more than one of them. I ping Volibear to make sure he knows that Nunu and the others are at top. So I just clear my camps again. Always remember to clear your camps. It's your main source of experience and gold. Try not to take too much minions from your laners, or will put them behind and you won't be able to win team fights later on. Clearing your camps will also ensure that the enemy jungler doesn't get extra experience or gold as well. Since I cleared all my camps, I just decided to go for Scuttle. Make sure it's not warded so you don't get ambushed and get the Rift Herald stolen from you. After Rift Herald, the Raptors respawn, so I decided to do another clear before backing. I took the Scuttle, but since there was Cho'Gath and Nunu came, I escaped through the wall to try and get away from them. Here, I thought I might die, but once again, your ultimate makes you untargetable, and it's really good for dodging abilities as well. Volibear had a teleport, so we were able to turn the fight around and make them run away. Here, Zoe is double teamed, but if you can't make in time, you shouldn't try to force a fight. But Cho'Gath is pushed towards top tower, so try to help your teammate and gank them whenever you see possible. I bagged with 4,000 gold, so I decided to buy plated steel caps and death stance because Yasuo is attack damage and he's the most fed on the enemy team. Here Volibear lives, so if your teammates live, always try to help them if you can, but if they die, then don't try to force any fights or chase if you're not sure. If you can, try to take the enemy jungler's jungle camps because it puts them behind. But only do this if you are sure that you are ahead and won't die to the enemy jungler if you get caught out. So once again, look to see if you can do a fight if you are ahead. Here they chase us, which is really good because I get the kill on Nunu and was able to drop my eye before it disappeared. The eye of the Herald has a certain amount of time you can place it before it disappears. And here it kind of does like a visual bug where it like dashes sideways into the tower. I think that's just because the first tower already got destroyed before it could dash. So here there's no woods in the bush. And since Kayn can go through walls, you can look for an easy team fight. Here, save the ultimate once again so you can survive without being hit. Let your teammates do big damage and then come clean up after them. Death Stance was really useful for Rast Kayn because it allows you to take lots of damage, and if you get a kill, you heal it all back, including Gore Drinker, which also heals you, and Kayn's already built-in healing. Try not to overextend. Here, there we backed away from the inhibitor since they were all respawning. So I decided to build towards Steric's Gauge. It's a great item on Kayn coupled with Death Stance, tons of survivability, and a large shield as well. I didn't go Hex Drinker because the magic damage dealers on their team aren't really fed. So here I tried to 1v2 Nunu and Yasuo, but I make a mistake and I use my ultimate too early. Try to save your ultimate so you can dodge important abilities like Nunu's ultimate, or just wait for your allies to come help you. I made a mistake there, so I died. You can also use your W to dodge abilities like I did with Yasuo's Tornado. Here, it's really great for us since Zaya is fed and she was able to kill most of them and get dragon. So here you see that the enemies are pushed in, so always try to look for a gank if you can, especially if you're fed. If you are behind, you should just farm up and try to play safe. But since both of us were ahead, we can take this fight. I thought Cho'Gath would ultimate Volibear, but he didn't, so that was great. Volibear lived, and we got a triple kill. We push in mid, and I try to look to get Samira, but she had backed already, so we just go for the inhibitor. So here, I kind of get greedy, but it worked out. We get Nunu, we get Nunu's flash, and I thought my ultimate would get him, but it didn't do enough damage. Try to keep track of your mana usage. If you don't have blue buff, you can run out of mana easily, so try not to greed too much, even if you are ahead, because if you run out of mana, it's really hard to escape. Communication is really important as well. So me and my team decide to do Baron not sure and then just end. We can do Baron pretty easily here since our team is ahead by a lot and the enemy's inhibitor is also down. Lux and Volibear go for the blue there, which isn't really good. Always try to get as much damage done on the Baron as quickly as you can so you don't get caught out at Baron. Fighting at Baron Pit is really bad since there's almost no escapes, and for those with escapes, you have to leave behind the teammates who don't have much dashes or if they don't have their flash. Dragon is up, so we decide to go for that. It's the Infernal Dragon Soul Point as well, so here it's pretty much guaranteed win. Now we're just team fighting. I used my ultimate a bit late, but it's fine since Death Stance and Sterix let me get lots of lifesteal and survivability, and I'm back at full health after the fight. And here we just end. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.